Where do I feel at home? What makes me feel that way? I'm only visiting, but I like it here. The scenery is strange, unfamiliar, fierce, unsafe. Here the cliffs fall into the sea. This is the end of our world. Here I am immersed into the nature, attached to life, as humanly possible. To the people of the past, landscape was a map, guide to places that gave them livelihood, places that gave them shelter. A real map, where names told them what was needed, where animal trails were drawn by memory as the best places to hunt and fish. It was also a mythical map, a path to the invisible worlds. Animal is deep within us. We want to contemplate, understand animals, create images. In the past, image creators had a personal relationship to their prey, relationship that required interaction. The animals were intertwined with the people, with the spirituality of the world. Maintaining such a deep and profound personal relationship with the nature is out of reach today. There's something familiar in it. Rock paintings are a wide pantheon of animals. Imagination creates a scene. Fire dances in the shadows of the caves. It revives animals back to life. They roam the Arctic plains in a quiet line and break into a thundering gallop. I'm mesmerized. Wonder and rapture fill my mind, but many questions arise. How did the humans relate to the animals they pictured? What did these animals represent? The oldest images in the north are immense. Bears, moose, deers, honed with the outline to the cliff. There are also a few seals, porpoises, and an orca over 7 meters long. Eventually, the human entered the images. In my mind, these images represent something else, more than human, a connection to the spiritual world. The surface of the rock, a borderline between the worlds, an image on the rock, like a two-way mirror. I am the last link in the long, unbroken chain of humans picturing animals. I hunt animals for my photographs. I try to find the world where it all began. I try to find the core where humans and animals meet. I started to find answers in the ancient images. Eventually, my own work started to resemble them, first in spirit, and finally in a very concrete manner. The circle was complete. If you want to connect with someone, you have to think about the individual, not about the member of the species, but that particular one whom you are facing. At the same time as you are looking at that particular individual, you know you will see something typical to that species, something about the essence of that animal. A few years ago, I was observing some young foxes during a couple of summer months. I grew close to the cubs. They were not scared of me at all. I got to see how their world grew bigger. I got to see them play and rest. It reminded me of the early years of my own children. We all start alike. Three young foxes, three individuals. The boss, the bold one, and the timid one. Together they formed the fox in my eyes, the animal image. Animals live in the moment. What do they dream about? What does my dog dream about when it moves its legs frantically, running in its sleep, barking? I have closely observed a sleeping fox. Its ears were moving, and I'm not sure if it was really sleeping or just resting with its eyes closed. As the fox was sleeping, my own mind wandered who knows where. Sometimes it stopped in the present. That's when I saw this small animal, felt its closeness, and I was grateful about that experience. An animal, it just is there, living in the present tense. The bear. Its ancient, mythical history excites me. The Ursus in our folklore, born amidst the stars, on the shoulders of the plow. When I'm close to the bear, watching it from my hide, as I hear the sounds it is making in the dark, I find it hard to distinguish what is really there in front of my senses, what comes from the subconscious, from the mythical depths of the bear. It appears from the woods like a ghost. Suddenly, it is there, standing right in front of me. A thrustle is singing to the evening forest. It's creating a story, repeating the message, emphasizing certain things. The verse falls from branch to another, ending up under the trees, where Arctic flowers unfold their white blossom. The evening lingers, stretches the time between the darkness and the light. Slowly, slowly it lights up the small stars of the flowers, one at a time, starting from the deepest shadow. The forest turns into blue, then slowly transforms into black and white, and finally closes its doors, one after another.